the str of the class related to the class point. Now, as I print the P1, I will get what this string will output. But as I print the C here, okay, I will just get the information. Sorry. Okay, let me just clear the code here. So please keep in mind what we will get now. As you can see, so I got here the object location. This is the object location of type circle, but I print the circle. Why I got this? Because I didn't implement, or I wasn't need to implement here the circle, but now I will show you how we can make that. So I will return str of the self dot r. Sorry for that. Okay. And now when I run the code, so I got point info. This is the first point that I printed here. This is the P1 with the following values. And here, but I didn't designate the output enough nicely, but it's okay. Now this is the circle, and then I could use the print here with the C, okay, object. And then as you can see, I output 5,9, which is this point, 5,9, and the radius. Okay, so this is the second thing. This is called composition. Now I will not go to speak now about inheritance, so that's enough. When we will come back to the inheritance. Now let's start and diving more, okay? So in this point, people asking what's going on when we are defining lots of objects, and how the memory will become so heavy. So please remember, if you want to delete an object from any in any step, you can write things like that, del P2. Now, if I delete the point P2 and, or let's say P1, okay? Okay, and I run the code here, okay? As you can see here, P1 is not defined, which means that I drop it from the memory. But sometimes you want, okay, it is better to leave the memory management achieved by using garbage collection, which is handled automatically by Python. So every you don't need to care about, which means that every object that you are using inside a function, and you use it, and when the function finished executing that code, that object will be deleted automatically. So you don't need to do that. And this is called the garbage collection or memory management. Now, please recall here, this is the special method that we mentioned, and self is a pointer. So you can review this slide again. What is an object is an instance, and the most important things of object that it encapsulates, uses the encapsulation, okay, to hide information outside of that object. So this is very important. And we see that when we use the list in Python, so list actually in Python, it is not a series of value that that is very that we can, you know, we use it as a simple way, but it is very complicated in the memory, and it's implemented by what we call the linked list. So this is, as you can see here, each object that we push into our add to the list, like 1, then we added 2, then we added 3. So the list was implemented uses the linked list. So as you can see here, there is a cell for the value and other cell pointing to the next cell, which again is value and pointer, value and pointer. So there is a lot of things to do here, but that is what we call the encapsulation. So encapsulation hide the implementation. Here we are interested to hide our implementation in how we are using the distance. We are implementing here the distance, but we are hiding it from outside the class. Now, what is meant by outside the class? Every file that we will use will be using here. So this is important, and it's called the encapsulation. Now, the internal list API, it's called the internal list API. The encapsulation, okay, the output of the encapsulation is an API, is what we call in software engineering application program interface. And now we can also, when we are defining an object and we encapsulate it, sometimes we wanted to, for example, to reconfigure that object or that class again, and to redefine methods that we used before. So if we are not talking about inheritance now, each object that we defined, each object that we defined, each class that we defined, it's automatically inherits from the object method, and by that, it will get automatically several methods. One of them are the str. And the overriding allow us to override the str so that we can output a string that representing the str. You can recall that from here, as I didn't implement the circle str, and as I printed the circle, then what I got is the location of the object C on the memory as a default implementation of Python programming language. So if you want to re-implement it, we call it overriding, and this overriding will be following some approach, and you will see that during all the time. Please let me now mention this approach, what we call it secure coding. Sometimes, let me copy this code and write it here. Let me check that it is running. Yeah, okay. So please, I don't want this.
Why is your shirt there? Why is it every day I have to tell you? Why haven't you tried to go like that?
Okay. So now please look at this range. So
Sorry about this. Can people who aren't other than Joseph mute themselves for the time being?
okay, so I will continue now, but there is something. Yeah. I don't want this. Let me delete this. This is not okay. Okay, look at this, please. I defined here a range. A range is a 2-point, and I want to be sure I wanted to be sure